Than how you prepare for your rookie season?
Yeah, for sure. I got some things under my belt that I was able to learn from my first season in the NFL. It's a long season. You got to take care of yourself. Got to take care of your body. That's the main thing I'm focusing on right now. And as you guys can see, we're running a lot every single day. So obviously, getting in after practice, making sure I'm taking care of myself and making sure I'm properly conditioned. I wasn't in college. I wasn't used to playing this many games. We never made the playoffs or anything like that. So 18 weeks and then possibly making it. I feel like we have a good chance of making the playoffs this year. It could be a very long season, so you just got to take care of yourself.
So how did that change maybe what you did in the offseason?
Last year,
you compare, like, just coming off that with that knowledge, what did you do? Did you do anything differently this offseason to prepare?
Yeah, I feel like it was more muscle endurance, training my muscles to go for longer periods of time. Less of heavy lifting, heavy mass lifting. I feel like I'm heavy enough. I can bear this weight, and pretty much just staying at this weight and making sure that I know how to move at this weight, knowing my limits, knowing what I can push myself to.
Cole Turner was talking about how preparing for the combine was kind of a pain last year and interfered. Do you get that same sense? Is it nice to have that behind you?
Yeah, for sure. It seemed like there was a different thing every single week. Pro days, combines, draft, rookie mini camp, regular mini camp. It was something different all the time. But this time we just got to focus on getting the OTAs, making it happen. I knew what I was in store for. I had my first OTAs last year, so I kind of knew what I was walking into. It helped me have a better head of what I was doing in the offseason.
How would you compare the volume in terms of plays, formations, all that kind of stuff to what the offense was last year?
Yeah, I mean, every offense has, a bunch of plays, a bunch of formations. It's just different verbiage, different language. Not really, I wouldn't say, they're all complex in their own ways. It's just the matter of you putting in the work to learn it and be comfortable with it.
John, do you notice the air quality here and do anything different because of it, or did you not notice it at all?
No, I didn't notice it at all. Yeah.
Everybody seems talking about how EB's holding you guys accountable. How's it been out there with him?
Yeah, it's awesome. Honestly, just to have someone who holds you to such a high standard, to make sure that he only wants success out of you. That's all he wants to see. He wants to see you succeed at all times. And he knows. I talked to him yesterday. I ran into him yesterday after meetings, and he was like, "You have so much potential, and I'm going to make sure I get it out of you." And that's what you want in someone. I feel like that's kind of how my dad was at a very young age. Like he saw the potential in me, and he made sure that I worked to get to where I want to be in life and what I want to do. And I see the same thing with EV. So you really got to cherish people like that in your life. So I'm super thankful to have him as a coordinator.
I mean, are you conscious of what he might say when you're lining up out there, when you're doing something out there, like, I better do this because EB's going to get on my butt if I don't?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that, just because then that doesn't allow you to play free. You're always thinking in the back of your head, is EB going to yell at me? He's going to yell, as you guys can see. So you can't have that in the back of your head. You just got to play free. You make mistakes. Mistakes is part of the game. It's part of life. You're going to make mistakes is whether you're going to correct them or not. And that's what separates the good players versus great players.
Have you seen a